From the team at Spend Smart. When you buy a steak, you expect something real. A slice of quality beef, rich in protein, full of flavor, and worthy of a hot pan or backyard grill. But today, many steak brands rely more on clever marketing than quality meat, and for seniors especially, that's a problem. These aren't just poor tasting. They're often unhealthy, overpriced, and downright deceptive. Whether you're shopping for a weekend meal or stocking your freezer, it's more important than ever to spend smart and not fall for glossy packaging, vague buzzwords, or value cuts that deliver disappointment instead of dinner. Let's break down 7 steak brands that might be hurting your health and your wallet. Brand number 1, Great Value Ribeye Steak, Walmart. At first glance, this seems like a steal. Walmart's Great Value line suggests affordability without sacrificing quality. And ribeye is one of the most beloved cuts, juicy, flavorful, and tender when cooked properly. But shoppers say this one's a wolf in cow's clothing. The problem? Water weight. This ribeye is often injected with up to 12% saline solution, a brine designed to add moisture and increase package weight. But that moisture isn't flavor, it's filler. Once the steak hits the pan, it shrinks. Badly. Instead of sizzling, it puddles, releasing a cloudy gray liquid. The result? A rubbery, bland bite that feels like you're chewing a sponge. Many buyers say it looks good in the package, marbled, red, thick, but cooks up uneven and fatty. One reviewer wrote, "I paid for ribeye, but it chewed like jerky." Worse, former meat department workers say cuts are selected by weight, not quality, so heavier means more gristle, not more meat. Spend Smart tip. Avoid meats with added solution on the label. You're paying for salt water, not steak. Brand number 2, Omaha Steaks. Omaha Steaks has long carried the image of upscale, old-school quality. It's the steak you gift to dads, uncles, or grill masters. But behind the polished branding lies a product that increasingly feels like overpriced convenience food. Most Omaha cuts are flash-frozen, vacuum-packed, and mechanically tenderized. This means the steak is pierced with tiny blades to break up muscle fibers. It sounds good, but the downsides are big. Mechanical tenderizing can allow bacteria into the center of the meat. Flash freezing and vacuum packing often lead to freezer burn and loss of flavor. Cuts are often small, 4 ounces or less, despite premium pricing. Many seniors say they expected gift box quality, but got thin, gray processed cuts that tasted like they'd been pre-cooked, frozen, and reheated. "I ordered a New York strip," one review said, "and got a snack-sized steak that tasted like preservatives." Spend Smart tip. Premium packaging doesn't equal premium meat. You're better off spending $15 at a butcher than $150 on a frozen box of mini steaks. Brand number 3, Steakum. Steakum has been around for decades, and while nobody's mistaking it for filet mignon, many shoppers, especially older adults, keep it in the freezer for convenience. But there's a big gap between easy and healthy. Steakum isn't really steak at all. It's reformed meat, a thin sheet of beef trimmings pressed together. It cooks in minutes, but doesn't list what cut of beef is used. Has more fat and sodium than some fast food burgers. Leaves a greasy residue that's hard on digestion. Nutritionists often compare it to hot dogs, high in fat, low in quality protein, and best reserved for rare use, not regular meals. For seniors who need every meal to support strength and health, Steakum is a poor substitute for real beef. Spend Smart tip. Steakum is affordable, but you're paying with your health, not your wallet. Choose lean, whole cuts, even if it takes a little longer to cook. Brand number 4, Smithfield Prime Beef Sirloin. Smithfield is known for pork, bacon, ham, and sausage. But in recent years, they've entered the beef market with a prime label. Sounds impressive, right? Here's the catch. Prime, in this case, is branding, not USDA grading. Real USDA prime beef is rated for its marbling, age, and quality. But Smithfield's prime is a marketing term, like calling a snack best ever. In reality, you could be buying select grade or worse, dressed up in fancy labeling. Many reviews describe these steaks as tough and dense, even when cooked medium rare. Oddly cut, with one end thick and the other paper thin, packed with sodium, especially in their pre-seasoned versions. In fact, some Smithfield steaks carry 800 plus mg of sodium per serving before you even add seasoning or sides. And they often contain phosphates and sugars meant to mask lower quality cuts. Spend smart tip. Ignore buzzwords. Look for official USDA grades and check the sodium line before buying. Brand number 5, Market Pantry Beef for Stir Fry. Target. This is Target's store brand beef for stir fry, pre-cut and ready for the pan. Sounds great, especially for quick meals. But there's a hidden cost. The cuts are inconsistent and mysterious, sometimes chuck, sometimes trimmings. Pieces overcook easily due to uneven slicing. Many shoppers say the beef turns gray and watery, releasing liquid instead of searing. According to some employees, these cuts are often end pieces and scraps, chosen for cost, not quality. One customer said, "It looked okay in the package, but turned into chewy scraps my dog wouldn't eat." Spend smart tip. Skip the pre-cut trays. Buy a fresh sirloin or flank steak and slice it yourself. You'll get more value and better results. Brand number 6, Morton's Frozen Sirloin Steak. The name Morton's evokes a luxury steakhouse. But don't let the grocery freezer fool you. The Morton's branded frozen sirloin is not from the actual restaurant. It's a licensed name slapped on factory meals. These steaks are pre-cooked, not fresh. That means you're reheating meat that's already been processed, frozen, and sauced. The texture suffers. Reviewers describe it as rubbery and dry, swimming in overly salty gravy. Tiny portions that leave you hungry. Some trays pack 1,300 milligrams of sodium. Over half of a senior's recommended daily intake in one small meal. That's before you add any bread, sides, or drinks. Spend smart tip. If you want restaurant-style steak, buy fresh and season it yourself. Don't trust frozen branding to deliver the real thing. Brand number 7, Bubba's Boneless Ribeye Steak. Bubba's Frozen Ribeye is a growing name in warehouse stores and discount freezers. The bold packaging says born to be grilled, but what's inside doesn't live up to the hype. These ribeyes are often mechanically tenderized, raising safety concerns. Frozen solid, hiding poor quality until it's too late. Low on flavor and high on shrinkage when cooked. Some customers say it tasted like freezer-burnt cardboard, and even a hot grill couldn't save the flavor. Worse, the fat distribution is uneven, and the steak often requires heavy marinades just to become edible. Spend smart tip. When you can't see the quality until after thawing, skip it. Frozen ribeyes should be the last resort, not the first choice. What's the big picture? These 7 brands all share a pattern. Flashy marketing, vague labeling, and cuts that fall apart on the plate. For seniors, that's more than just frustrating. It's expensive, nutritionally wasteful, and sometimes even dangerous. Let's recap the red flags to watch out for. 1 prime, that's not USDA prime. 2 cuts injected with solutions. 3 pre-seasoned or sauce meats with high sodium. 4 frozen or pre-cooked products that reheat poorly. 5 processed or reformed beef sheets. 6 inconsistent sizing and mystery cuts. 7 mechanical tenderizing without labeling. Spend smart. Final thoughts. Your steak should work for you, not against you. If you're living on a fixed income, managing health concerns, or simply want to get value for every grocery dollar, these brands just don't cut it. Instead, shop local when you can. Talk to your butcher. Look for sales on USDA Choice or Prime Cuts and freeze them yourself. You'll get better nutrition, more satisfying meals, and fewer surprises at the dinner table. Like this breakdown? Like, share, and follow Spend Smart for more real-world food advice, money-saving tips, and honest reviews that put your needs first. Because here at Spend Smart, we believe food should be simple, honest, and worth every penny, especially when your health is on the line.